This is the speed comparison of Oppo Find X5 Pro versus iPhone 14 Pro.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Hi everyone, this is JD, your gadget review friend. Welcome back to Gadget Rev Now. Oppo Find X5 Pro is one of the fastest Android phones today. It sports a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. Our unit has 8 gigs of RAM running on Adreno 730. While iPhone 14 Pro is undoubtedly the fastest phone today with A16 Bionic 6 gigs of RAM and Apple 5-core GPU. So our questions are, how fast is iPhone 14 Pro compared to Oppo Find X5 Pro? Is it worth it to buy the X5 Pro now? And are we getting the value for money if we buy the iPhone 14 Pro? We will answer these questions and let the speed test begin. Alright, so the speed test is really systematic. We will start with the benchmark test and we will move on to the real world test. So these two phones retails over $1,000. The Oppo Find X5 Pro is around 1,100 Canadian dollars, while the iPhone 14 Pro is around 14 to 1,500 Canadian dollars. Aside from the benchmark test, we will do boot up, screen refresh rate, loading and reloading of apps, gaming, and Wi-Fi speed test. So we're starting with the benchmark test. We're using Geekbench 5 and we close all open apps before we begin. This is the synthetic benchmark using Geekbench 5. Plans for these two phones. We will also do a battery and camera comparison video. So if you would like to see that, don't forget to subscribe. Checking the results, overwhelming for iPhone 14 Pro, 965 in single core and 3330 in multi-cores for Oppo Find X5 Pro, and twice for iPhone 14 Pro, 1888 in single core and 5367 in multi-cores, again, almost doubled. Sometimes benchmark test is a little rigged, so we will see if we can feel the difference in real-world test. Next is the boot up test. We will turn off both phones and turning it back onto Suez faster. Again, two different operating systems, so it's not like Apple to Apple comparison. This is more like Apple to Oppo comparison. Sorry, that's a dad joke.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, 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 today's gonna be a good day.
So there you go, iPhone 14 Pro is faster in boot up. Now let's check the refresh rate. Next, we will talk about the screen refresh rate. So for screen refresh rate, Oppo Find X5 Pro is using dynamic refresh rate that goes up to 120 Hz. There's no mention of it being adaptive or variable, but let me know in the comment section below if it's wrong. For the iPhone 14 Pro, it has ProMotion that goes from 10 Hz to 120 Hz. That saves a little bit of battery, and the always-on display can even go as low as 1 Hz for static wallpapers. Next is gaming, and we will play Mobile Legends, one of the most popular mobile games today. For iPhone 14 Pro, it can play high refresh rate and ultra graphics. I never experienced any hiccups during gameplays. Well, same can be said on the Oppo Find X5 Pro, high refresh rate and ultra graphics, but I enjoy playing more on this phone because of the wider screen. Now we will test the loading of apps and we will have a counter on top of this video.
You control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration, and if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason, though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up, really gon' rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Next is reloading of apps, and we will check the RAM management of both phones. For Oppo Find X5 Pro, it's 8 gigs of RAM, and for iPhone 14 Pro, it's 6 gigs of RAM. And lastly, the Wi-Fi speed test. We will connect both phones on the same network. We will test one phone at a time. For Wi-Fi speed test on the same network, Oppo Find X5 Pro has 98.8 Mbps download speed and 15.3 Mbps upload speed, while iPhone 14 Pro has 65.1 Mbps download speed and 11.2 Mbps upload speed. Oppo Find X5 Pro takes the win here. So what is Gadget Rev Now's verdict? Oppo Find X5 Pro or iPhone 14 Pro? These two phones are top of the line, and more than just the speed, they also offer more like great battery life and great set of cameras. But in terms of performance, let's do a recap. The iPhone 14 Pro wins on benchmark test, boot up test, and reloading of apps, while the Android counterpart, the Oppo Find X5 Pro, wins on loading of apps and Wi-Fi speed test. So answering our question earlier, how fast is the iPhone 14 Pro? It is fast in synthetic benchmark test, but Oppo Find X5 Pro is faster in loading of applications. For me personally, I think it's still worth it to buy the Oppo Find X5 Pro. It is such a good phone. The RAM management is the only weakness on this test. But in terms of value, just basing it from the speed performance, if you want to save more, go for Oppo Find X5 Pro. And there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll continue to compare this phone in our channel, maybe the camera test next, so stay tuned. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.